face, taking up all of my space. You should get out of my way, you should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do, I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think, you should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way. I got too many plays, I don't even play. Out of my way, get out of my way, out of my way, out of my way.
Super way up, get your weight up, put your plate up. You a foreign, we at war, and I got all the hallelujah, Talladega, baby Jesus, in the flesh, come and get it, and I'm get it. All my friends coming with all their friends, and we get active, yeah, we get active, yeah. All of my tattoos black, my eyes bloodshot red. I'm ready right now. Don't run your mouth too quick. Let's get it. Stop talking. One way, my way, my way, my way, my way, my way. Don't make me watch you get your talking out my face. It's in my mind, winning is in my DNA. I gotta get it out of.
Why you all in my face, taking up all of my space? You should get out of my way, you should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do, I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think, you should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way. I got too many plays, I don't even play. Out of my way, get out of my way, out of my way, out of my way.
All my friends coming with all their friends, and we get active, yeah, we my tattoos black, my eyes bloodshot red. I'm ready right now. Don't run your mouth too quick. Let's get it. Stop talking. One way, my way, my way, my way, my way.
We welcome you to Patriot Place and a look inside Gillette Stadium here in Foxborough, Massachusetts. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Buffalo Bills and the New England Patriots. Mike Tirico next to the great tight end Greg Olsen. Glad you are joining us for this one. And off we go from Foxborough. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35. Play action now, and here's Allen. Now he takes off.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 1. Now the first carry for the younger Cook brother. This is James Cook. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on third.
And he's gonna have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5. But it will keep the drive going. Out of the gun, here's Allen. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Khalil Shakir, the intended target. It's 2nd down. The bumps and bruises, they start to accumulate this time of year. You can always see that and the key inactives for this game. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the gun. Throw here for Allen. Room to maneuver at the 35. And they finally catch up with him, but it's a big play, taking it into the red zone. Big-time play there for Buffalo. 35 yards.
So it's man coverage, Mike. You have to keep track of who your responsibility is. And in this case, he just drops him. He's wide open. Short throws turn into long runs, and they're inside the red zone.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
He'll find Shakir open right side. And that'll go for a gain of 7. It's going to set up 3rd down. Again, it's Allen to the air. He'll drop this underneath to Cook. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up 1st and goal.
What an impressive drive this has really been, and it's a combination of big plays and 3rd down conversions. Now after that last 3rd down pickup, it's 1st and goal. They got a chance to finish this really impressive drive.
And he'll take it on in. James Cook, touchdown, Bills. What a year. That is touchdown number 22 on the season.
And this is certainly what they've wanted to do all season long, and it's a huge reason, Mike, for this winning streak. Their ability to jump teams early and play with a lead. Everything is so much easier for the coach, for the offense, for the defense. Playing with a lead in the NFL is the ultimate position to be in.
Passes kick is good. And the Bills will take a 7-0 lead. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. Marcus Jones now to return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. On play action, here's May. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. That is Joey Bosa in there for the sack. Loss of 10 yards to start this drive. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
What's up? Yeah, you're here. Here you go. Here you go, boy.
Out of the gun, here's May. And he's He's able to take this for good yardage before sliding and hitting the deck to end the play.
It's now third down.
Crazy, crazy. Hey, let's punch it in. Great job, we're good. Hey, let's punch it in here, man. You're on the ball. Crazy, crazy, crazy.
Third and short, and here is May. He'll find his tight end, that's Henry. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
You're going to sit down? Hey, let's sit down. Yeah, you good.
Working out of the gun, it's May. Going left side, and he's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. The Bills have got it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one.
Oh, no chance that under a heavy rush, he goes down. Harold Landry getting to the quarterback there for his 8th sack of the year. Throwing on second down, it's Allen. That one intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Jones. And the Patriots are going to have it just past their 25.
All right, Mike, at this point, am I allowed to call timeout? Because I would love to talk to both of these offenses. Listen, guys, ball security. Protecting the ball is the #1 rule in football. You got one side losing it on a fumble, the other side gives it right back with a pick. I mean, come on, guys. As an offensive guy, I want to see big plays. I want to see long drives, touchdowns. Not a game of hot potato, bouncing the ball back and forth.
Here's May to throw it on first down.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
From the 34-yard line, here's second down and 2.
You're going to sit down. Hey, what's up?
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Exiting the pocket right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
That's good for Patriots. First down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Here's a run with the rookie from Ohio State. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
By Taylor Rapp. A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3 at the Bills' 31-yard line.
Throwing is May. That'll be caught. It's Travion Henderson. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So they'll talk over what to do on this third down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. And we're back to Foxborough in a moment. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard.
What's that? Hey, what's that?
On 3rd and a yard, here's May. He's going to have the first down and then some. And there's business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. That is a gain of 22, and it sets up first down and goal. From 6 yards out, it's first and goal.
Hey, what's up? Crazy, crazy, crazy. You there, you there, you there.
They'll run with Henderson. Down to the 4. It'll be second and goal.
Down at the 4-yard line. A gain of 3 brings up second and goal.
What's up? Hey, what's up?
On second down, it's May. Moving outside the pocket, back to the end zone. He's got it. Kayshon Boutte. Touchdown, New England. That's touchdown number 1 for him on the year. The extra point, up and good. And the Pats will level things out at 7 apiece. We're on top, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line. To throw on 1st and 10, Allen. That one out in front of his big target. They cannot connect. And it falls incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Dawson Knox. And it'll be second down. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. Stretching the field is Knox. Now he's loose down the right sideline. And he will score. Dawson Knox. Touchdown, Buffalo. Pass now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Bills will move out to a 14-7 lead. Following the touchdown, pass is back to kick it off.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Hey, here goes that. Hey, 5.
Here's May. Open man to Mario Douglas. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2 at the 43-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Henderson. And that'll be a gain of 2 and a first down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Here goes that.
May gonna look to throw. He's found his receiver, Boutte. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
That's another Patriots.
On 1st and 10, here's May. Escaping to his left. He'll get rid of it and complete it. From 23, here's second down and 4.
Keep it rolling, Mike. Keep it rolling.
Run out his gun. They're going to run with Henderson. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. And we'll get a whistle, stoppage, an injured Patriot. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Now, May. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Big Ted Oliver getting in to drop him for sack number 11 on the season. So on 4th down, on comes the rookie, Andres Borregales, for the Patriots field goal. That one is good. And the Pats are back within 4 at 14-10.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. First and 10, and it's Allen. On the run to the right. And he kept that play alive as long as he could, but the rush eventually gets to him and takes him down.
This is where the playmaking ability almost can be a detriment to a running quarterback. They have such confidence in their ability to keep plays alive with their legs, and sometimes they hold it just a little bit too long, thinking they can make the next big play, and good job by the defenders tracking him down and took him down for a loss.
Short pass taken in by Knox. Down the sideline. And he will go all the way. Dawson Knox. Touchdown, Bills. His 2nd touchdown of this first half. Extra point try by Bass. He's got it. And the Bills are out to a 21-10 lead.
Patriots 10. Tyler Bass to kick off.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35. Maydown on 1st and 10. Reaching for it, the tight end couldn't bring it in. It's incomplete. Hunter Henry was the one he was looking to connect with. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
That's complete to Diggs. Was brought down to that pass. He's going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Throwing on 3rd down is May. Rolling right. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down.
So anytime the quarterback leaves the pocket, immediately all the receivers, Mike, have to go scramble drill. Continue to work open, separate, give your quarterback somewhere to go with the ball, but give credit to the defense. They plaster on all the eligible receivers, and he has to just throw this one away.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down.
Hey, now, here.
They're going. It's May. That's taken in. And this is going to backfire in a big way. Going for it on their own side of midfield, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, I think there's certain times, Mike, throughout the game that call for a very aggressive style of play. I'm just not quite sure if this was one of those situations, but I guess we'll see how it plays out throughout the rest of the game.
Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. 14 yards on that pass play there. Good for a Bills first down. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. We're back to Foxborough after this. On 1st and 10, it's Allen. He'll find Shakir open right side. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. From the gun, throw here for Allen. That's complete to Moore on the right side. And he will score! Elijah Moore. Touchdown, Buffalo. Here's Bass now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Bills add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. Pass caught right side by Henry. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
That was crazy. Hey, what's that?
Here's May to throw it on 1st down. This one downfield looking for Henry. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
And I think at this point here, 2nd quarter. Of this game, I think now is where we can start seeing each team open up their offense a little bit more. Early on, everyone's kind of feeling each other out, getting a taste of what the game plans are. Here, they finally take a shot downfield. Nice job by the defense, but this is going to put a little depth in that coverage and hopefully open up some other things.
And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
A gain of 9 brings up
They'll try to run for it with Henderson. It's a pickup of 13 yards. Good for a Patriots first down.
13 yards on the play.
Out of the gun, here's May. He'll get this out to Henderson. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. It is a gain of 23 yards, and now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's 1st and goal.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. It is such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact.
And he'll take this one in. Great May. Touchdown, Patriots. his second touchdown of the afternoon. Borregales now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Patriots are able to cut the deficit. It's now 28-17. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. On the return, this is strong. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. They'll throw on first down with Allen. Moving to his right. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
And they bring him down to none until he gets the 45-yard line. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Gonna look deep, looking for more. That's caught, and he will score. Elijah Moore, touchdown Bills. That's a 2-touchdown game for him. Numbers 7 and 8 for the season. So the numbers starting to pile up here early. We haven't reached halftime, and he's already thrown 4 touchdown passes. The extra point by pass is good. And the Bills tack on one more to their lead.
Patriots 17. Tyler Bass to kick off their ball.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
To throw on first down is May. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Throwing on second down, May. And that's going to wind up incomplete.
Third and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success come third down.
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. Forced to his right. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
That's a really good effort on third down, just trying to make something happen. He did well to get what he got, but it's not enough for a first.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. They'll go. Here's May. He's going to be out of bounds, but he will have enough to pick up a first down.
A A little bit of a risky decision for some, Mike, but frankly, I really like it. I think the days of being aggressive on fourth down, even on your side of the field, are here to stay. And while some people say this is over-aggressive, in this case, the aggressiveness paid off, and they're going to keep this drive alive.
Hey, let's punch it in. Great job, great job. We're good. Crazy, crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway.
Here goes.
And the first carry for Antonio Gibson. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
On second down, it's May. Forced out wide. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. We'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
Out to his right. And that is incomplete.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the third quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
What's up? Hey, five. Hey, what's up? Crazy, crazy.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
Yeah, when you find yourself down big here in the second half, you have to maximize every possession, and that's exactly what the coach tried to do, going for it on fourth down. Give yourselves a chance to cut into this big lead, but it's the defense that came through again with a huge stop, and that's going to make their chances of coming back that much more difficult. Certainly not one of his better throws, but what I've loved out of this quarterback today, Mike, was just how aggressive he's remained throughout the entire course of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield. Even if it falls incomplete, it opens up everything else in this passing game, and they've had their way so far today.
Throwing on second down. It's Allen. Flush to his right. That's taken in. Keon Coleman. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
That's just such a tough throw. I mean, that's all arm. Being able to get your body turned and throw back across your body. I mean, that's one thing if you're just throwing it a couple yards to a check down. But
he's in. Khalil Shakir. Touchdown, Buffalo. Now Baz to tack on the extra point. It's up and good. And the Bills will extend this third quarter lead. Now we'll get a stoppage here for an injured Bill. The training staff going to look, and we'll step out for a moment.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line.
There's no rest to my shut it down. Whenever I get your money up, believe when I'm God for money down. I'm betting the odds on all of us. I do it for all of my people now. Who did on everything that I love. Church. Yeah, on everything that I love. There's nothing that can go wrong.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's May. He's going to keep it himself.
The best quarterbacks don't see the rush, they feel the rush, and that's exactly what this guy was able to do here. He's able to escape the initial pressure and immediately realizes, I got some space out in front of me. Picks up a solid gain here on 1st down.
Now it's 2nd and 1. Gibson. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
And 5. Throwing now is May. We'll try to set up the screen to Stevenson. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. 1st and 10.
And the Patriots, 1st down.
Working out of the gun. It's May. Flush to his right. The coverage too good downfield. They'll wind up taking him down.
A 9-yard loss. It's now 2nd and 19 at the 45-yard line.
Crazy, crazy, crazy.
May to throw on 2nd down. And he's into a slide to avoid the contact. Does so successfully, and it's a 1st down.
This is an element to his game that we don't necessarily spend a lot of time talking about. He's not known as a traditional runner at the quarterback position. But when he has some space like he had here, he is more than capable of not only converting 1st downs, but picking up big chunk plays.
On 1st and 10, here's May. Has completed to Douglas. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
That's another Patriots.
May now on 1st and 10. He'll get this off to Stevenson. And he'll be forced out of bounds just a couple yards short of a 1st down. That's a pickup of 8.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
To the goal line and in. Ramondre Stevenson. Touchdown, New England. The extra point now for Borregales. The kick is good. And the Pats are able to edge a bit closer.
Patriots 24.
once more as the kick's away. And no return here. This is a touchback. To start this drive. Trying to bounce that one outside, but only to be able to get back to the original line of scrimmage.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these zero or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
And I think when you look back on the first half, this was an element of the defense that really was missing. There was a lot of open windows, a ton of green grass for the receivers to make uncontested catches. So nice change of pace here. Continue to force the issue.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Robert Spillane.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Throwing is May. Exiting the pocket right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That's a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
On 3rd and 2, it's May. That one taken in by Douglas. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
First down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Here's May again. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
Second down and 10.
I could sit up here all day, Mike, and we could talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
Good coverage there in the end zone, and is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up third down.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
Hey, here we go. Hey, what's that? Hey, let's punch it in here, baby. Yep, 45. Here we go.
Throwing on third down is May. He'll find Stevenson out of the backfield. His second down on this drive. Good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a first down.
First down.
Throw again is May. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on first down. A pickup of 7.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage.
And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Demario Douglas. Touchdown, Patriots.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
The extra point is up and through. And the Patriots are able to cut into the deficit. So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the third quarter. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Fourth quarter begins with a run by Cook. Room to run past midfield. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line. It is a big run by Cook. 38 yards.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead. You're in the fourth quarter. And they're able to pop off a big run.
Once again, it's Cook. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
From the 21, here's second and 4. He'll keep it on the ground with Cook. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
On play action. That is a Odafe Oweh getting through there to drop him for a loss of 6.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
Allen going to give it to Cook. Now Cook loses the football. But it looks like the Bills are going to get it back. A fortunate break there. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout. Talk things over before third down. Moore going in motion. On third down, they go with Cook. And Aaron Mack can even sniff the first down line there. They'll get 5 yards, but it'll bring up a fourth down.
Again, 6 yards. It's fourth down.
And before the snap, we have a whistle, and this could very well be a false start. On fourth down, Tyler Bass now for the Bills field goal. It'll be a 35-yard attempt. Bass's kick is good. And the Bills will extend their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
We'll go ahead and just cede the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. And he can hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And he will be out of bounds right around the 35.
Just a really nice, simple play design. Just get the ball to one of your playmakers on an underneath crossing route, and he does the rest to secure a nice gain. That's just good, simple execution.
May to the air once more. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, down at the 20. Give him 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
May to throw again. Moving outside the pocket. Taking off. And he'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
Throwing on 2nd down. May. That is hot. What a job to keep the play alive. Touchdown, New England. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
The Patriots will line up for a 2-point conversion.
Hey, I got him, man, I got him.
Out of the gun, here's May. The pressure got to him. He was hit as he threw it. It's incomplete, and they come up empty, trying for 2.
37.
So, 2 timeouts, plus the 2-minute warning available, yet they'll go with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
On the carry, it's Cook. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield. New England going to take their second timeout, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. Throwing now, Allen. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a first down.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Run out of the gun with Cook. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. 13, pretty lucky here. Back-to-back gains at 13. And another first down. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Cook. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down. Bushes here, we have another stoppage. Timeout called by the defense with 1:53 remaining.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
On second down. He'll be near the first down marker. Let's call it a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on 3rd down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
When done correctly, Mike, this is just such a high percentage call. It's kind of hard to choose another play off your call sheet. It's impossible to defend. You can know it's coming, stack the box, whatever you want to do. But most of the time, they'll just drive forward and pick up the first down.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. Allen down to an 8, and that should do it.
Yeah, I will. I'm finishing Madden League and
The Bills going to use the
yeah,
first
nah,
of
I
their
just
timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the
I
second
don't
down
lose.
play.
I don't lose. Just thinking about somebody else. YouTube, but I gotta go to work too in the morning.
So now it's Tyler Bass on in a big spot. This to make it a 2-possession lead. And this one right down the middle. It's good.
Get my game just
And
in.
the Bills add on to their lead. So a road win here for the Bills. They get the victory away from home in the division. Those are so valuable. And they'll get another shot in their place next time later in the season. And that'll do it for my partner Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico.
Yeah, but I'll be able to
This
get up
has been a
early.
presentation
See,
of the
yeah, I'll be able to get up
NFL
early though.
on EA Sports.
Yeah, I just said yeah.
We say so long, everyone.
I've been dealing, billing, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm mocking, stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God is beside us, still ride with a
I love you. I'm gonna switch over.